Alright, now, hopefully, that was all I needed to do to be able to put the springs in, yes? Yes, it was. Alright, there's spring number 1. So, spring number 2. How about you go in there as nicely as that one did? Oh, there it was, right? I saw it. I saw it. Oh, I've forgotten how much I missed the checkmark game.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back in my summer car. Now, the plan for this episode is to hopefully correct all the mistakes I made in the first episode, because, yeah, at the end of that one, I had mentioned that I was going to go back to one of my old saves and basically tear apart the car that I had put together for that one, and hopefully remember how the front end goes together, which I have done. And I've already seen at least 2 different places we screwed up, once on the front and once on the back. Now, the other thing I want to get done in this episode, I say the other thing, there are technically 3 things I want to get done. I want to basically get the running gear under the car, and I want to hopefully get, like, Uncle's van if we can, because, I mean, we've done some of the assembly, and I'm pretty sure he should show up any time now. And then, yeah, I want to go to town, and I want to invest all of our money in food. Oh, and bug spray, because quite frankly, the mosquitoes are driving me bloody nuts. Now, before we do anything else, though, one thing I do want to do is unplug the friggin' phone. Yeah, once we have custody of the van, then I'll plug it back in, because I'm not going to mind getting woken up at night, because that's going to end up being the drunk guy, and we're going to be able to steal all his money, and that's going to be bloody brilliant and bloody perfect. Now, real quick, actually, what time is it? I'm not really certain the order I want to do things in. Okay, so it is pretty close to 6 a.m., which is nice. Now, is Uncle's van down there already, or am I going to have to wait till later? Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like Uncle is home right now. So you know what? The lighting ain't really all that great, but let's go back and work on the car some. Alright, I did put the steering rack in. And that is bolted, which is good. And I'm pretty sure I put the, yeah, the steering rods are in as well. Oh, here's a thought. Before we get too excited, how about we fix the problem we had on the back, which is essentially that I put the shocks on before I did the springs. So let's, pop that open. Hello, pop you open. Thank you. Okay, now, I cannot for the life of me remember which, wrench it is. Which is fine. I mean, there's only so many in the box. We're bound to hit it sooner or later. Holy crap, I got that first try. Nope, get back down there, Digby. There you go. Alright, so note to self, when we put this back together, it is going to be the 4th one up. Now, the odds of that working on the bottom are actually pretty bloody remote, yes? Yes, they are. I'm fairly certain that's going to be slightly bigger than that one. So let's work our way through it that way. There you are, you accursed thing. Okay, rear shock is 4th one up, 2nd one down. Excellent. Now, what are the odds I'm going to actually remember that when it comes time to reassemble this in 2 seconds? Alright, now, hopefully, that was all I needed to do to be able to put the springs in, yes? Yes, it was. Alright, there's spring number 1. So, spring number 2. How about you go in there as nicely as that one did? Oh, there it was, right? I saw it. I saw it. Oh, I've forgotten how much I missed the checkmark game. Okay, seriously, game, I had that like 2 seconds ago. It was perfect. Can we just, oh, right there. Alright, excellent. Now, you, let's get you installed again. Nope. Come on, game. Don't tell me now that you don't want to put this thing back together. God, I cannot wait to get bug spray. Alright, there's one. There's two. Let's dance. Okay, got that side sorted. Now all we gotta do is get this one. And boop. Okay, there we go. I think now that the back end is incorrect. Incorrectly, I should say, because it just dawned on me that I just said the back end was incorrect, and it is not. It is absolutely 100% correct. I kind of think. Alright, really quick uncle check. Survey says uncle is still not bloody home. Crap. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, actually, here's a thought, though. What time is it? I think if I remember correctly, Timo doesn't open the store till like 10, yes? Okay, it's only 8, so we should have plenty of time to get the front end sorted out as well. Alright, first things first, we're going to bring the tools over here. Drop you down there. Now, the thing I forgot is that you have to have the spindles in order to put the struts in. So, let's go grab the spindles and let's get this thing done right. Oh, hello. That was not how that was supposed to go. I was going to say, you had a check mark. Now, how many bolts was it to hold this thing together? I think it was... I honestly don't remember. I know there's at least one. And it's probably fairly chunky. What are the odds it's actually the one that I've already got? Holy crap, it is the one I've already got. Okay, there's you in, which means now the struts should go in properly, yes? Yes, they do. Okay, excellent. This is going so well. Oh, Digby, why'd you say that out loud? You're gonna jinx yourself. Okay, strut is on, and I'm reasonably certain there's 3 on the top. I can't remember if they're the smallest or the next one down. I think they're probably the next one down, because if I remember correctly, the smallest one only works on the fenders. Again, I could be remembering that absolutely 100% wrong, but I think I got that right. Okay, it's not you. You're not close enough for me to pick up. So you know what? How about you come up on the windshield here? Hello, did I just hear a strange noise? Sounded like somebody was yelling at me there for a second. Alright, well I'm going to assume they weren't, because I'm all alone here in the middle of nowhere. Alright, not you. Not you. So much for it being a smaller wrench, yes? And no. There we are. And then we just go get this side over here. Okay, now all we need to do is remember what's the back look like. Oh, that's right, it's the one with the 4 bolts. Okay, I think we should be sorted then. Okay, not that wrench. I know it's a bigger one, so don't even pretend it's not, game, okay? Let's just get to where we're going and get there as quick as possible, yes? That would be a no, Digby. That would be a no. And of course it's a smaller wrench. I tell you what, I'm pretty sure I said it in the last episode, but there actually was a time in my life when I knew every single wrench size for the bolts in this car. Alright, 4 down, 4 to go. And I think I'm going to try and get them from over here if I can, because I should have a much better view. Aha, yes I do. Okay, spindle's done, strut's done, and no point doing a time check. It is nowhere near 9 or 10 o'clock. So, I believe the final bit of the front end that we need, not counting the like half shafts in the steering column, is going to be the brakes. Okay, now I can't actually remember if you are allowed to put the half shafts in before you do the motor or not. So might as well find that out while we're right here.
Nope.
Okay, that is a definitive no. Now there is one more thing we can do though while we're right here. Although I do want to check the time. Okay, it is 9 o'clock, so we should be actually able to go to the store any time now. However, before we do that, I think I want to actually do the alignment. Now, this is going to be a true test of can I actually remember anything about this car or not. So first things first, we need to find the right bolt. Oh, actually, we've got this one perfect. Okay, now this is going to actually take a little bit of time, because the way you do the alignment on this car, at least the way you always used to do the alignment on this car, was you had to move this bolt all the way to one end or the other. And it's either going to be, well, it's either going to be 30 ticks from one end to the other or 60, and I'm reasonably certain it was 60. So we're going to move this thing all the way to the front, say, and then I'm going to roll it back 30 ticks. And I'm going to have to do those one at a time. I'm going to have to count them in my head, and it is going to probably take a fair bit of time. But once I get that done, and those things are set to the exact midpoint, this car will be lined up perfectly.
Many minutes later.
Okay, it is 9:45, so if Uncle's going to be home today, he should be home by now, yes? No. Okay, maybe he actually works in the morning and shows up in the afternoon or whatever. Alright, well, apparently we are going to be taking the boat to town, even though I actually wanted to take the van, because I do know where some of the, like, you can find them in the wilderness car parts are, and I was kind of hoping to pick those up along the way. You know what? That's fine. We'll get our hands on the van sooner or later, and once we do, the world is our oyster. Okay, what is all of this now? Because I definitely don't remember that from before. No, hold that thought. Okay, engine is off. Digby is out of driving mode. Yeah, what are you exactly? Well, I mean, it's a cow, obviously. Is this some kind of community theater, maybe? Well, that's just directions to where we're going. It's got to either be community theater or it's got to be like an elementary school, maybe? Business? Okay, I have absolutely no idea what's going on right now, but hopefully we will get to find out in the very near future. Oh, Tamo, my friend, you have no idea how much I've missed you.
No ehtoon möllykkätä sinullekin.
Good day to you too, Glimpsy. Oh, you know what? We'll get sausages when in doubt. There it is. Okay, let's have that, and let's eat it right here now, because I am flippin' starving to death. We are incredibly thirsty, so let's buy an emergency case of beer. We will take this outside, we'll put it in the bushes, and then we'll just keep it here for, like, times... Oh, you'll see me again in about 2 seconds. Anyway, yeah, there will eventually come a time where we're going to be trapped in town at some point with no supplies, and we're going to be incredibly grateful that we left this beer here. Okay, I think that's going to do. Now, stress, unfortunately, I can't do a whole lot about, because I am going to try and do this run without actually smoking, if I can help it. Because I seem to recall smoking ends up being really bad once it gets out of hand. Now we are going to want some motorboat gas. I'm half tempted to get the, no, we're doing the boat gas. I'm half tempted to get the can for the moped as well, but that's going to mean 3 trips up and down the hill, so I think I'm just going to wait on that one. So now we need bug spray. Yes, please. And we definitely want to grab... Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to skip the milk. We'll just go for all the chips. Go for all the sausages because they pack really nicely in the fridge. And we got gas, yes? Okay, hopefully that'll do. So, let's run this down to the boat. We'll come back, we'll grab the gas. Actually, here's a thought. Just in case he ends up closing, because I don't remember what closing time is. Oh, and what are these exactly? Decorations. Don't worry about them, Digby. Anyway, yeah, we'll get all this stuff out. We'll get it loaded up in the boat. We'll go home, and hopefully by the time we get there, Uncle will be back, and we can borrow his van. Now, I do love that they changed this so that everything comes out one at a time. I'm going to store my bug spray right over here. Nope, that was the wrong button, Digby. You wanted the one right beside it. So yeah, let's just put all the bug spray there. Chips are going to go over here. Okay, I'm reasonably certain I bought more than 2 bags of chips, and crap, that means everything is going to come out randomly. Alright, fine. And last but not least, let's get rid of the stupid mosquitoes. Oh, it is so much better. Okay, now, Digby, you want to make sure you remember that the can you're actually using is the one in the front. Perfect. And my OCD is incredibly tempted to actually stand those up properly, but you know what? I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, now, our biggest problems are stress and fatigue. It's a little bit early to go to sleep, isn't it? It is very, very early to go to sleep. Ah, crap. I really don't want to goof my sleep schedule up, but I don't have a whole lot of choice now thanks to idiot features. I don't have any coffee. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to finish up the front end by putting in the steering column. And I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think we're going to take a sauna, and then that's probably where we're going to end this episode. I believe there's a third one, yes? Okay, my brain is screaming at me that there is a third bolt in there. So... Okay, we got you. Hello. Yeah, we got you. Got you. Got you. Where's the other one? Is there another one? Actually, no, there's that one there and that one underneath of it. And boop. And... Again, what are the odds you're going to be the one I've already got in my hand? Absolutely non-existent. That's fine, though. You are going to probably be one of the ones in the neighborhood of the one I've got in my hand. Okay, let's just move the spanners back. Let's go back into tool mode. Let's try the smaller ones first. Alright, no joy. No joy. Still no joy. We did before, so... Oh, for God's sakes, Digby, find a spot where everything works. Okay, not that one. There it is, right there. Ah. Okay, our beloved Satsuma is actually starting to come together. Now, I am half tempted to do like the doors and the trunk and stuff where it's right here, but I think I am going to hold off on those as well, just to make it a little bit easier as far as like getting in and out of the car and doing all the work on it in there is. The same reason I'm not going to put in the back seat just yet. Okay, well, I think probably a smart thing to do would be to bring these back inside the garage. Alright, you know what? Close enough. So, let's pop that down. Let's get this turned off. Of course he's not bloody home. Alright, well, time-wise, we've got at least an hour, maybe 2, before it's like the really good bedtime. I'm hearing the stupid bugs again, so you know what? Now that we're out of the shower, how about we just hose them down again? Alright, well here's what I'm going to do. Because this is actually going to end up being a bit of a shorter episode, I think. I am going to essentially stay awake as long as humanly possible, and then I'll grab some sleep, and then tomorrow morning we will go out, we will figure out exactly what we're going to do next with the car, and then yeah, we'll wait around a little bit and see if Uncle's going to show up.
The next day.
Alright, please be daylight. It looks like it is daylight. In fact, it is 6 a.m. Absolutely spot on perfect. Oh, it is so nice to have all my bars where they belong. Okay, now, so far, so good. What do we want to do next? I think we'll do the trim last. Next up in line is actually... Okay, we got the dashboard, we got the instrument cluster, we got the lights, tail lights. We could do that, I suppose. Oh, yes, it is actually time to put the engine together. I have a feeling, though, that's going to actually be like a 2-episode project, maybe. I mean, it will all come down to how much do I actually remember versus how much do I not. But yeah, we pretty much got the interior left, we got the engine left. And at some point, we're going to need to get wheels under it, because I want to push it in here over the pit before I do, like, the exhaust and the fuel tank and all of that. And after that, we'll check the body on it, and we should be good to go. Okay, yeah, next episode looks like we are going to be doing the dashboard and probably starting the engine. Now, really quick, Uncle Check, are you home? Holy crap, it looks like he is. Okay, let's go knock on that door and let's get custody of that van. Oh, Uncle, my uncle! There you are.
Ja, mitä? Ja tarviks sä pakkua vai lainaa vai? Ota tästä. Se voisitko toi palauttaa ne sitten tänne pihalle pian, kun mä tarttisin ja niitä sitten kuitenkin tuossa jossain kohtaa.
Okay, well, thank you for the caveat that you don't want it back until I don't need it anymore, because I hate to break it to you, but I am going to be needing that a lot. Now, I also noticed there's a present over here. Oh, van doors on the other side, idiot creatures. Yeah, let's get that open, and let's go see what's in the Prezi. We have got... hello? Okay, drive safely, Digby. Holiday present. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Ages ago, they did the Christmas presents and stuff. That's where the Christmas lights in the garage came from, actually, if I remember correctly. Alright, well, let's chuck that in there. I'm not going to open it up until we get home, because God only knows what's in it. Now, can we actually remember how to start the van? Because if memory serves, it's actually quite tricky. Alright, we're in driving mode. The door is shut. Now, the keys are... Oh, right there, in fact. Hold that thought. Ignition. No. We need to actually wait for it to warm up, if I remember correctly, because this thing is a diesel, maybe? I don't remember if it's a diesel or it's just a piece of crap, but yeah, we pretty much need to wait for it to warm up here.
1 hour later.
I have a sneaking feeling basically it happened while I was chatting and I completely missed it. So really quick, we'll try it. Okay, yes, I'm going to have to actually edit that in with a bit of a slow motion replay of when that thing went off so that I knew it was okay to do. I don't remember if it's a diesel or it's just a piece of crap, but yeah, we pretty much need to wait for it to warm up here. Alright, now, let's get this bad boy back to the house. Oh, you know what? There's another thing I'm going to want to do in the next episode as well, or at least in an episode very soon. Yeah, I want to actually hook the tractor up to the trailer and get that thing backed up into the garage and start filling it up with wood, because we are going to, sooner or later, plug the phone back in and hopefully get a wood job. Alright, we are going to park you right here next to the garage, turn you off, make sure the handbrake is on. Oh, and I actually mentioned it earlier, but now that we have wheels, we can also maybe really quick run over to what's-his-name's garage there and see if maybe that's where the wheels are hiding now. I mean, I'm reasonably certain there's a set of coil springs over there too, like super high jack up the rear end coil springs that we can grab all the way right there. I'm not going to put them on the car yet, because I'm reasonably certain also that you need to have all stock parts to be able to pass the inspection. But yeah, once we get the inspection sticker on the Satsuma, we are definitely going to go for the right look. Alright, well, we do now have everything we need to settle in here at the house and do all the rest of the building on the Satsuma. You know, apart from the wheels and having to go to town to get light fluids and some of the other crap that we don't have here. But yeah, we are pretty much set for some marathon building sessions in the very near future, which means next episode, hopefully, we are going to do a bit of exploring and then we are going to make some serious progress. And on that incredibly optimistic note, as always, I'm Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of My Summer Car. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.
Yeah.